Hello, everybody, and welcome back to another episode of the Eternals SMP. And what better way to start an episode than with an eternal trial? Llama. All right, here it is. Build a base in someone... Wait, what? Build a base in someone else's and don't get caught. Oh, I get it now. Build a base in someone else's base. Okay. Okay. Huh. This is gonna be a tricky one because a lot of people's bases are rather small or like compact, right? So there's a couple of people I'm thinking of right now, right? I could do underneath Mikey's base, perhaps. I could maybe do inside of Stumps's large island, maybe. Commander Knight has made his return onto the server, so maybe I'll do a base inside of his cave entrance. Or maybe I'll build another room, another base inside of Red Gabs' house. Who knows? This is going to be difficult, actually. But while we get that figured out, if you enjoy this content or any other content I do, feel free to leave a like, comment, and subscribe. It helps me out a ton knowing you are enjoying this content, thus further encouraging me to create more content like this for you guys. It does truly mean the world. I'm trying to place some saplings, and this guy... he's up to something. Oh, there. This guy's up to something. And I'm gonna guard this thing with my life. There he goes. There he goes. I wonder what he's actually up to. Look at him go. Okay, this has to be for a trial. What? Oh my god. Cut that out. I'm on a time crunch. Thank you, I appreciate that. I need those. Oh. Yes?
Hey.
Hey.
Fine day we're having.
Is there anything I can help you with today, sir?
Nope.
Yeah, he just hanging around.
Just been stuck in my cave for a while building and figured I'd come interact with some folks. Unfortunately, you're the only one on, so.
Hey, Red Gabs is on. Why don't we go bug her, huh? How about we go interact with her?
Yeah, do you want to come with me?
You know what? Absolutely.
Alright, cool. Sounds good.
Hey, wait a minute.
Question. Did you see the giant Sarnos?
I did see the giant Sarnos.
Do you have any idea what that is?
No.
Me neither.
I would assume maybe it is from a trial, of course.
Winner, chicken dinner.
But I'm a vegetarian.
Well, I'm the one with the chicken dinner because I'm the winner. You can eat your tofu.
Ew. Oi. Red Gabs.
What are you doing?
We know
He's a
you're
faker.
still here, you faker.
Baker.
You fibber. We know your secret.
Yeah, she's committed.
Yeah. Playing
Committed
the
to the
long
bit.
game, I see, huh?
Yep.
Well, let me tell you something, Red Gabs.
But you know what would draw her out?
Hmm.
We started killing her cats.
I don't know about that. That might
Starting
be
with this one right here.
Gager.
Do you think my pickaxe will do enough damage to like kill a cat, or do you think I'll have to like jump crit
It
it?
probably will, considering it's a giant hammer.
Don't like you. Don't like you, cat. Don't like your kind. You make me sneeze. Oh, it just went sat. So if you punch a cat, it runs around and then it still just goes and sits down.
It has to lock in, you know? It's just like, oh yeah, wait a minute. Whoa. Whoa. I don't know why I thought that was going after me. you doing?
Kill him.
Oh my. I don't want to be a witness to all this. I refuse to be a witness. Red Gabs, you better come back soon. You better come back ASAP. Red Gabs! I have now decided where I'm going to put my base and whose base I'll put it in. And it is Commander Nate's. Commander Nate has made his return after being away for a little while, but now he is back, and what better way to welcome him back than with a little prank? Now, I don't want to take up any of this spot because I don't know if he has any plans for this area. So my main goal is to just kind of build it off to the side so it's not too noticeable. And hopefully it'll just be just enough to be like, wait, what's going on here? But if I break out a whole bunch of this, right, and just make it not obvious, but like obvious in big air quotes, right, that something is there, we just might be able to pull this off. So I guess without any further ado, let's get to work. All right, folks, and if we come around the corner, our little secret base is complete. As you can see, it's very reminiscent of my starter base, as you can see with the lovely color palette. But this says secret underground house. Commander Nate shan't know about it. He shouldn't and can't know about it. And moving on to the interior, I decided to do something simple and nice. The wall pattern, very lovely. I love the stairs here. We have some shelves, again reminiscent of my starter base. We have a chest, some stuff over here. We have a head, insinuating that this was my doing. An ender chest, of course, stone cutter, bookshelves, a lovely yellow bed. But in the inside of this pot is some emeralds. Just so you know, this whole thing doesn't go fully unrewarded. And of course, he has full graciousness to tear all this down and keep all of the materials for himself for any future build he'd like to do. And I love how it's just subtle enough, because here we have the entrance into his little area, and you fly through and you just barely notice it, and it's like a blink and you miss moment, because it's like kind of off to the side here, that's what I was really going for, which is very nice. Now, if he's over here, you can definitely see it. So I wonder how long it'll actually take for him to notice this house here. Then I made it look like it was embedded in the wall, of course, that the ground was growing around it, very much like my starter base as well. But let's mark our eternal trial completed. Now, today is a very special day for me here on the Eternal server, because today is finally moving day. Today is the day that we will say goodbye to our lovely starter house. Yep, that is right. We will be packing everything in our storage and transporting it into our new mega base, because quite frankly, I am just sick and tired of running back and forth when needing new materials for each individual room. I should have done this a very long time ago, actually, now that I think about it. But now that we are ready, we can now get everything in boxes and be well on our merry little way. Now, some things will stay, like some things on display, like this torch flower, the plants, all this stuff, this little lovely picture. All the chests will stay in here just to give it a sense of, like, fullness, so it doesn't look so empty and boring when you guys download the world. But basically, everything in these chests will be coming to our mega base area. And definitely more organized, because just this is not organized. This is far from it, if you do ask me. So in between episodes, I actually got started making a little storage room for when we move. As you can see, there's many different labels now, and now that it's going to be more organized, we have like a couple of chests for mob drops. These are going to be the heads. This is going to be seeds and food. This entire column is going to be deep slate. This entire column is going to be cobblestone. This entire column, of course, is going to be earth blocks, and so much more. But now comes the long part, and that is taking everything from my house and bringing it back to my house. It's confusing, but trust the process. So the way I'm going to approach this is by doing one at a time, a certain type of block or item. just to make things more organized, because a lot of the stuff in these chests are kind of unorganized. Like, there's certain stuff that just doesn't belong in this chest. There's certain things that don't belong in this chest. So we're going to do it one at a time just to keep it more organized, and that's why I have all these shulker boxes here. It's going to, again, it's going to be a very long process, but it'll be all worth it in the end once I have everything organized. And it's time for us to take one final, last good look at our starter base, because the only time we'll be seeing this boy again is in passing doing an eternal trial. She served as a great starter base. We are now on to bigger and more mega things. We'll miss you. And with that, and a good couple hours, we have finally everything moved in to our mega base. As you can see, we have all of our earth blocks, in overabundance, actually. We have some building blocks, some decoration blocks. We have our tools, weapons, and armor, and some other, like, quote-unquote tools. Redstone, shulkers, nether blocks. Everything's way more organized. We have food now in a consecutive chest. We have the plants, we have the mob drops, and the mob heads, which I have so many right now. I kind of feel bad for having all those heads. Again, a column for cobblestone and whatever that is. I think the storage room looks pretty nice as well. It's nice and homely. It is a different vibe, I will say, to the mansion itself. But it is nice to have like a rustic sort of nod in this build. But that brings us to the end of today's episode. If you enjoyed, leave a like, do all that fun stuff. And with that being said, you guys have a great day and be safe out there.